It's been a while since we last checked on the bees. Now I know it's getting quite late. It's actually not late. It's about 5:30 p.m. in the evening. But because it had rained and it's a little cloudy, the weather looks quite weird. But it's not very bad weather. Before it gets too dark, we're going to go and check out on the bees. Now the bees are located quite far away. Before I could walk through one of the areas where we have the maize to go there. But now the whole place is covered with maize and it's thick vegetation. It's quite risky. I could meet snakes or wild animals. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to have to use a vehicle to get there and move around the farm, move around our teak tree forest, which is actually quite far. You can imagine on a 400-acre farm, it would be quite far if you're moving around. Anyway, let's go and hop into the vehicle and then go and check out the bees. What I know is that some of the bees were driven out. Some of the bees were driven out by rain and I think by some insects. But let's go and check out exactly what's happening, guys. Okay, so I'm driving towards the forest. The farm is, I don't know, it's really bushy, vegetation growing everywhere. So you need a big, huge vehicle. You need a strong vehicle. You need a four-wheel drive, literally, to move around it, especially considering it has been raining. So this is a Toyota Surf. I don't know, in some countries I think it's called the 4Runner. I'll actually just stop and get out so you understand exactly where I am. You can see it right there, yeah? It's a Toyota Surf. Quite a big, strong vehicle. It's very capable. Its suspension, I believe, was changed in order to raise it a little bit higher to give it better clearance. It has really, really huge tires to enable us move throughout this bush area. You can see the area around, very bushy. That's where I'm moving around. You can see our garden right here. Here we have some beans that we planted just recently. You can see the beans, yeah? So these have been planted just recently, this entire area. Here we have bananas, yeah? These bananas are quite young. They haven't yet started putting on any fruit. And you can see the path that we are taking. So we have to move through, I don't know what you would call the path. The path is a really messy one. And then we're going to go and move around the farm till we reach the forest. You can see that our four-wheel drive is engaged right there. So we'll drive right through the bushy areas because we don't have any options, okay?
Look ahead, the sea is calm, and I know we've been through a lot, but just wait. Wait for better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us. If we just hold on tight, this is...
So right here you can see that we've reached the area with the teak trees. Here is our teak tree forest. It's still quite big. So we are driving, this is the boundary of the farm right here. On the left you have the boundary of the farm. There is a path right in the middle and then we have the teak trees on the right. We need to literally move around the teak trees in order for us to get to our destination.
7 years now on this boat, and we all know where we belong. Just wait. Wait for our home to show on the horizon. Soon we'll be there. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us. If we just...
Alright guys, so here we are inside the teak tree forest. You can see the truck. It's not a truck, it's an SUV right there in the background. It can enter the forest, yeah? So you can see our beehives inside here. You probably won't be seeing them very well because they are quite far away in the background. We've set quite a number of them up. I'll come close to one. Hopefully it doesn't have bees inside, yeah? I really hope it has bees inside, but I hope this one, if the bees are inside, they won't attack me. So you can see the beehive inside here. Let me go to the other side and peep and see if we have bees inside. Nope, there's no bee activity on the entrance. That means that one doesn't have bees. And you know, by the time the beehives were actually put down, they had bees on the inside of them. Now I don't have a lot of experience with bees. I'm still learning how to deal with bees, but I don't know what's happening. I don't know why the bees keep running out. Now I've seen a beehive which actually has bees. That one right there, it has bees. Yeah, I'll try to move close to it. You can see the bees. There are very many near the entrance, so I won't go very close because they might attack me, guys. That means inside there we have some honey. We have honey inside there, yeah? I'll go and check out the next one. Does it have any bees? Yes, it also has bees. You can see, right? You can see some bee activity right at the entrance. So some of them actually do have bees. This one doesn't have any bees because I don't see any activity at the entrance. Do you see? Nothing happening. That means this one's left, yeah? The next one does have bees. Oh, actually quite a number of them do have bees. I don't know, I'll come closer. Hopefully they won't attack me. You can see the bee activity right there at the entrance. So some of the hives actually have bees and others don't have bees. We have two types of beehives. We have this one, you can see it's more squared in shape, and there are two chambers. There is the queen's chamber and there is the honey chamber. The queen stays in the queen's chamber. Then the honey chamber is where the honey is made and stored. Now, this one is made a little bit different. It's quite long in length. This is called the KTB, Kenya Top Bar. The other one is called Langstruth beehive. I think the other one is the more common one. It gives you more honey. This one is quite easier to make. So that's why we had some of them made. We just wanted to see how effectively they work. Oh my god, this one has so many bees. Oh, it gave me goosebumps just looking at them. Oh. Let me show you guys. See that, guys. See that, guys. Just see that. And I'm not wearing any protective wear. Just imagine they all decided to attack me. I would be dead. My god, just see all that activity. I can't believe I was going to run towards it. I was going to mess up. So this is called the Kenya Top Bar hive. And you can see that it's more longer in shape. Oh my god, this is really nice. Now I think I need to move with more caution. I'll check out another one. No, this one definitely doesn't have any activity. This, I can come close. You know, I'll take a look inside. There is nothing. This one, they ran away. I don't know what happened. The next one over there definitely has some activity. I'll come very cautiously, lest they attack me. You can see them, right? You can see them. And at the exit, you have the soldiers, and you keep having bees coming in and going out, going out. Whew. It's quite interesting. I feel lots of adrenaline being close by here, but I also know that if you don't disturb them, they don't attack. I'll definitely give the bees the respect they deserve. Yeah, you don't want to go very close because if they do decide to attack, you're in trouble. So I'll move away from them. But you can see that over here we have the stands. These stands are where we put the beehives. So the beehive is supposed to stand right on top. If you can see the ones in the background right there, you can see that it's seated on a stand exactly like this one. And right at the base of the stand, you can see that there are some cut pipes, and these were put in concrete, and there is water inside. Now, we're not supposed to have water inside. We're supposed to have used engine oil, and that's what we had put inside. But with the rain falling through, you know, the canopy of the forest up there, it's inevitable that water goes inside. But the whole idea of the engine oil is to prevent insects from climbing up and attacking the bees. Because if insects, for example, red ants and other kinds of ground insects start going up, they'll chase the bees away. You know, they can attack the bees, and once the bees get irritated, they leave. So I believe that's what happened with some of the beehives that are empty. For example, this one is empty. The other one is not empty. It definitely has action inside it. Now, I believe what happened with that one is that the bees got irritated, either got irritated by insects and they left. They want to be in a comfortable place. The queen just decides, hey, this is not the place for us. And the queen leaves. Or the rain irritated them. Yeah. So if the beehive was not sealed very well, if water comes inside, the bees will leave. So we need to figure out exactly what happened, and then we have the hives which had the bees leave replaced, and we're going to work on that as soon as possible because, guys, we need some nectar. The other thing that I learned about bees is that during the rainy season, like we are currently experiencing, you don't get too much honey because what happens is that the bees are supposed to move far away where there is flowers, and they pick up nectar from the flowers in order to make honey. But when it's raining, they can't move far away. You know, they don't want to get trapped by the rain, so they stay close by, and when they stay close by, they don't make a lot of honey. Yeah, so it's during the dry season that they actually do make honey, and they make that honey for the rainy day. Could that be where the whole saying came from? Because on the rainy days, they won't be able to go out and look for food. So that becomes their food. And then we, the human beings, come in and steal their food. I don't know. I hope they don't starve during the rainy season. I really, really hope they don't starve because we take their honey away. Also, up there, you can see that we have a hive. You know, I'll zoom in a bit. Yeah, that's a hive. That hive had been put up. It's one of the hives where the beehives left. So when the beehive leaves, you need to put the hive up so that any beehives that could be moving around the area become attracted and they could move in. And once they move in, you bring the hive down and put it on one of the stand. So that's why that hive is up there, to try to trap some bees. That's how we trapped all these bees. You see, all the bees in the beehives inside here were trapped that way. We just put them on different locations of the farm, had the bees move in, and once they moved in, we brought them right into the forest. All right, guys, I'll leave the forest right now and head back. I'll go back to the car and head back. You know, a forest is not the right place for a person to be at 6 p.m. It's getting late. The place is quite isolated. I don't want to get into trouble, yeah? I certainly don't want to get into trouble. The bees are the least of my worries. I could have wild animals inside here. I actually haven't seen any carnivores inside here, honestly. Well, besides snakes. Are snakes carnivores? I think snakes are omnivores. They eat meat. No, I think it depends on the snake, because green snakes, I think, don't eat meat. I don't know what snakes eat. Guys, I know snakes eat rats and stuff like that, but do they also eat vegetation? Please tell me in the comment section. I don't know. Omnivores, carnivores, I have no idea. Yeah, but they are certainly not herbivores. So snakes could be the other problem. I haven't seen any other carnivores like leopards. Of course, I've seen squirrels. They could be in here because we certainly have warthogs inside here. We have antelopes. We have cobs. So I need to get out of here. Come on, Danny, let's get out. Let's get out. And what more can I say besides saying thanks for accompanying me into this scary forest, you know, moving around here with the camera. Guys, it's not very easy, yeah? So you are literally my entire company. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, come on, go and hit that subscribe button, smash the notification bell. That way you never miss out on any of the uploads. Lots of love, guys. Bye bye.